500 Sidecar Support now. One win to Jamie Kennard, one win to Sean Hughes. So everything to go for in this race number 24, which Richard Kennard will be hoping to get off the line this time. Having stalled at the line then. We've got Christine Wright on the outside, Jamie Kennard on the inside, and Sean Hughes next to him, then Richard Jenner. Chris Neem on the outside bit of the four riders end for this race number 24, third leg, 500 Sidecar Support. Waiting for Sean Hughes to settle down at number 2 grid then for this race 24. He comes in the line. Darling now walks away. Christine rolls into the tapes. He's on the tape at the moment. Takes fly back left. That's it. Kennard all get away together, but Jenner gets the corner first. Hughes has gone through the second place. Kennard is in third. They go up the back straight on the open. It's Jenner Rose leads them. And Hughes holding second. Kennard is in third. The Neem in fourth. And Hughes again makes a move thrown into Jenner. Super wide there by young Sean Hughes to go through on the inside. Jenner again trying to come back round the outside. Sean Hughes, he leads then going in that bottom corner once again. Jenner trying to close the gap in second. Kennard is in third with Neem in fourth. Up the back straight they go once again, and it's Sean Hughes and Lewis Bennett well clear then from still Richard Jenner holding that second place position. Jamie Kennard trying to close the gap in third. Who's the leader then? Jenner in second. Kennard in fourth place. Watson going up that back straight once again. Sean Hughes going to put together his second winning ride of the afternoon. Jenner desperately trying to close the gap in second. Kennard's dropping back in third. Neem is in fourth. Equal distance between these four as they move it on to lap number 4 this time then. It's Hughes and Jenner and Sterling in second. Kennard and Neem have got the third. Neem is in fourth. Equal distance between first, second and third as they make their way up the back straight for the followers on. And his first outing, Sean Hughes and Lewis Bennett are going to win the second and third each of this 500 Sidecar Support. Classy win there for Sean Hughes. Second place is Richard Jenner. Third is Jamie Kennard. Fourth is Chris Neem. Race 24 results in the win for number 17, Sean Hughes and Lewis Bennett. Second, number 87, Richard Jenner, Roddy Sterling. And third, number 8, Jamie Kennard, Lynn Green. Fourth, number 16. On we go to race number 25, 500 solos. So race number 25 then again, no Holland Cook unfortunately as Luke Harris come out this time for race 25. Sellers come along James Hartley holds that fourth place. Bassett is in 5 up the back straight. They go for the first time then. It's Vauxhall who leads then. Going into that top corner for the pitch corner for the first. Stephen Vauxhall is the race leader then. So Charlie Fowler has second place. Colin has got the third. James Hartley is third. Bassett is in 5. That's the 5. They go up the back straight once again. It's still Vauxhall with the advantage then. The Powell holding second. Locks consolidating that third. Hartley 4. Bassett in 5. They complete lap number 2 and still Vauxhall leads. Powell's in the chase and they're in second place. The car close the gap on the race leader. Colin Lock alone right there in third. Hartley 4, Bassett 5. Hartley up that back straight on lap number 3 and goes Stephen Vauxhall. Charlie Powell throws it into that pitch car but can't close the gap on the race leader. Leads him on the 4. That leads Stephen Vauxhall. Still on the 4 then. The Powell holding second. Lock up the third. Hartley in 4. Bassett in 5. Leader going into that pitch corner for the followers on that Stephen Vauxhall only beaten by James Change and he's 500 so far. So Stephen Vauxhall picks up the winning ride. Charlie Powell gets the second place position. Colin locked in third going into that final corner. Bassett drops the hole in 5th place. Half up the back straight on lap number 4. Lock comes across the line in 4. Hartley in 5. 25, you can see that the ambulance is called over there to number 3, Lee Bassett, who hit the ground rather hard there on the exit from that bottom corner. It's a win for 117, Stephen Boxall. Second, number 92, Charlie Powell, and third, number 67, Connor Locke. Fourth, number 56. We look at race number 26, for obviously attention there to Lee Bassett over on that far side of the track. We've got Barry Coates, James Shane. Is coming out into race number 26, no, not younger this time, so all the cars versus running in second place. Off the top two on the back straight the first time. Shane's already stolen the march at the front, but it's Hollinsby Perth who's got that second place position. Wells is in third, with Coates in fourth place. Wells is back on his Coates goes to the James Weekend, but third holding second. Wells has got the third. Coates is in fourth. James Shane doing a length of a straight clear, going up that back straight. Once again, third holds that second place. Wells again back round the outside to move through into third place. Coates comes again back up the inside. The Wells again back round the outside of James Shane's coasting at the front already. The length of a straight lead then from third holds that second place position. Wells has got the third. Coates is in fourth place, and they go into that bottom corner. James Shane's is at the pit score. He starts to wind it on again now, takes the last up line, totally in control of race number 26. First holds that second. Wells in third. Coates is in position number 4. Shane's half at the back straight for the follow time, looking with 3 to 3 in the heat. Up to 500 solo. First starts his last off the second. Wells is in third. Coates in position number 4. James Shane makes it 3 to 3 by winning race number 26. Still Hollinsby Perth who holds on to that second place. Wells has got the third. Coates in position number 4. Hollinsby Perth comes across the line in second. Wells is in third. Coates in fourth place. Race 26, to the winner number 93, James Shane. Second, number 8, John Hollinsby Perth. And third, number 85, James Wells. Fourth, number 77. Race 27, another heat of the big chairs. And Bill Brockwall is 710.
And if you know, you owe me a cup of tea. That's a deal. That is a deal, yeah? I've actually asked for one now.
So, coming to line in for another heat of the big chairs in. Tom Cossett in front of us, Tom Epping on the inside. 515, Johnny Rockwell goes on towards the inside, Gary Shearer one from the outside, and Bill Rockwell comes in inside Gary Shearer, so it's with the two outside gates to watch with Tom Cossett and Gary Shearer. Someone being right on the inside, Paul standing waiting to come into line for his gate in this. We've got 6 crews in action for race number 27 and 4 standards the crew wait for to come into line. From Gary Shearer holding that second place position. That's the top two in the back straight for the first time then. Cossett leads from Shearer in second. They throw it into that bottom corner on the opening lap of this big chair action. Shearer really having to go. Trying to come round the edge of Tom Cossett and Shearer holding the second place. Rockwood's got that third place. That's the top three. They make their way to the back straight once again. It's still Cossett leading. Shearer holding the second place. Simon Beanie going again, but a long way back in 6th place. We want to lead to Tom Coster almost turning inside out there on that bottom corner. Holding that 2nd place position. Bill Brockwaller has got the 3rd. I think what's going to be going in. Oh, Tom Coster's come to a stop. Something has happened to Tom Coster. He's come to a stop while leading the race. That leaves it clear for Gary Shearer now. Brockweller's gone through the 2nd, so disaster there for Tom Coster. Engine Taylor on 2nd lap while leading. Gary Shearer leads him on the 4 there. From Brockweller holding that 2nd place position. Standing is now moved through into the 3rd place now. Pretty well spread all over the track at the moment then. And it's Gary Shearer and Sam Bond, the lead going into that bottom corner. 40 for more time in race number 27. 3rd leg of the big chair. Gary Shearer gets the winning line. 2nd place is going to be Bill Brockwell. Sander is going to pick up that 3rd, but Simon Beanie is making a late charge. Despite going off the track, he's making a charge. 3rd place. Sander gets 3rd. Beanie is in 4th. Brockwell is in 5th place. Race number 27, the winner number 8, Gary Shearer, Sam Bond. 2nd, number 710, Bill Brockwood and Dean Lyons. And 3rd, 118, Paul Standing in Joe Butcher. 76, 515. Right, we're back to the Sidecar Super Series 4th leg then, on beat Josh Goodwin. In this one, James Shane's again on the back of Simon Beard, Barry Bennett, Mitch Godden, Dave Carville and Sean Harvey. So something's got to give here, because Josh Goodwin's unbeaten. Sean Harvey will be absolutely desperate for points here. Dave Carville and Mitch Godden, so the top 3 in the series, plus unbeaten Josh Goodwin, clashing what should be an intriguing race number 8. And I think it's now or never for Sean Harvey. He's got to get the better of Mitch Godden in this race number 28 to stand any chance, because according to me, 79 points for Mitch Godden and Paul Smith, 74 for Sean Harvey and Danny Hart. News is that Sean Harvey will be out on young Mr. Hogg's machine for this, on James Hogg's bike for this race number 28. The news on Tom Coster, the machine actually caught fire over on that back straight. They had to get the fire extinguishers out and put the fire out. That was why Tom pulled off the track while leading race number 27. So Sean Harvey on James Hogg's bike is going to come out in this race number 29 against Mitch Godden, the series leader, Dave Carville and unbeaten Josh Goodwin. So be interested to see what Sean Harvey and Danny Hart can do on the machine of James Hart. You can see they're coming out number 73. So it looks to be a real tough race, this race number 28. Dave Carville on the inside, I've beaten Josh Goodwin next to him. Mitch Godden right on the outside, Sean Harvey towards the grid, the 10th length of race number 28. Dave Carville's got away as well, but as they got the back straight the first time, as Josh Goodwin and Liam Brennan lead, but Mitch Godden holds that 2nd place position. Looks as Barry Bennett's gone through into 3rd place. Sean Harvey with all 2, 6 of 6 at the moment, winds it on there in the outside of that 5th corner as Goodwin leads them from Godden 2nd place. Harvey is in 5, that's the 5 to make the way up the back straight once again. Then it's still Josh Goodwin with a clear lead then for Mitch Godden holding that second. This is disaster for Sean Harvey, can make no impression at all. That's going to have Mitch Godden to pull farther away in the series overall then. There's Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown on beat the moment. Holding that second. And Godden in 4. Sean Harvey, Danny Harvey in position number 5 as they go up the back straight. Once going to start the bunch up. The second, third, fourth and fifth places. Dave Carville having to go at Barry Bennett to try and squeeze through into that third place position. As Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown lead them on the lost lap. And it's got the fourth, holding that second place. Barry Bennett is still with the third place. Working over Thomas, try and get that third place from Barry Bennett. Sean Harvey pulls on the middle of the track, so he won't score any points in this one. And Dave Carville almost through on the inch of Barry Bennett. Barry Bennett again back round the outside. The main action for third and fourth places as Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown put together another winning ride. Mitch Godden picks up the second place. Barry Bennett hands on the third. Dave Carville in fourth place, and I would say it's almost certain now that Mitch Godden will take this Super Series for the 2016 season, with Sean Harvey pulling out of that race. So race number 28, a dramatic race number 28, won by number 3 Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. Second number 9 Mitch Godden and Paul Smith. And third, number 7, Barry Bennett, Ivan Hughes. Fourth, number 55. Right, race number 28, the points. Number 3, Josh Goodwin, 5 points. Number 4, Simon Beard has unfortunately had to pull out. He's got no points. Number 7, Barry Bennett, 3 points. Number 9, Mitch Godden, 4 points. 55, Dave Carville, 2 points. 72, Sean Harvey, no points. So we move on then to race number 29 of the 500 Sidecar Super Series. Dinus Lund, Natasha Barker, Patrick Hermans, James Hogg, Paul Moorcock and Aaron Bale are the drivers in action for race number 29. Bell's on the outside, then Natasha Barker, the inside, then Dinus Lund, then Patrick Hermans. That's really all at the gate for race number 29. Simon Beard's away. Dinus Lund and Paul Moore coming back against the corner Thursday quickly. Keep round the outside of Barker, leads up the back straight the first time. Lund has gone through in the second place. Bell's in third, Moorcock is in 4 off the top 4, going into Pitts corner on the opening lap is Natasha Barker and Carla Southgate, who's stolen the marshal, but they need to put in lap number 1. The second and third of Bell, get inside London and try and come again back up the inside, going into that Pitts corner once again. It's Barker cleared the front then, Bell's in second, London's got the third, Moorcock is in 4, Armand's is in 5, that's the 5 then, can put in lap number 2 then, Natasha Barker and Carla Southgate, the one's picking up that first place, has got the third, Moorcock is in 4, Armand's is in position number 5, we move at the back straight once again, make good us between the 5 crews, as Natasha Barker still leads the Bell's desperately trying to close the gap there in second place on the entry to that Pitts corner on lap number 2, Barker goes wide, Bell's taken much time to line, Jackson's on the first and second, going in that bottom corner, third and fourth, Barker on the inside, Bell's going to spin around the outside, 2 both between them as they go up the back straight, 30 full on time, Barker in the Southgate lead there, it's now 11 for the Bells, they're moving to that Pitts corner, 3 and full on time, they're not going to get to Barker from that position, Natasha Barker gets the winning line, second place for the Bells, third is Dinus Lund, fourth is Paul Moorcock, Patrick Hermans in fifth place. Race 29 result, win the number 65, Natasha Barker and Kira Southgate. Second number 152, Aaron and Stephen Vale. And third number 6, Dinus Lund and Dennis Smith. 1, 2, 3 and 68. Race 30, delete 16, put in 198, Kevin Ball. Points for race number 29, Stylus Lund gets 3 points. Natasha Barclay, 5 points. Patrick Lamans, 1 point. James Hogg, no points. Paul Moorcock, 2 points. Aaron Bale, 4 points. This race 30 is the fourth and final leg of the 250 solos. It's 2-1 to Luke Harris overall, but of course, whoever wins this fourth leg, if it happens to be David Knowles, although it's 2 apiece, it means that David will win overall, so it's all on this fourth leg. Luke Harris is by 2-1 going in to this fourth and final leg as we wait for Hollinsby and Harris to settle in their respective gaming positions for the fourth and final leg of the 350 solos. Hollinsby coming straight towards the outside with them inside him as well, so it could all be on the start with their leg. Race number 30, 350 solos. Who's going to get the corner first? It's Tim Redder gets the corner first, followed by Luke Harris and David Knowles are both around the exit. Tim Gregg as Harris leads him up the back straight for the first time. Knowles has got that second, Gregg is in third, Fuller's in fourth, Cook is in five, that's the top five, and David Knowles has got to get to Luke Harris to square it up to the Luke Harris lead. He's putting last of all, Knowles is in second, Gregg is in third place, Paul in fourth, Cook is in five, Hollinsby in sixth, Wenham in seven. That's the seven, and as Luke Harris leads going up that back straight once when David Knowles, look at the speed of David Knowles going into that pits corner, but Harris throws it wide and gets a drive coming out of the corner. David Knowles has gone wide as well, lost the bit around there on Luke Harris. As Harris leads him, Knowles in second, Gregg has got the third, Fuller's in four, Cook in five, Hollinsby six, Wenham seven. Going into that pitch corner once again, it's still Luke Harris, the bit of 5 bike advantage over David Knowles as the last lap comes out, and poor Luke Harris is cleared out of Knowles, who can't seem to close the gap in second. Having said that, David Knowles definitely gets a little bit close on the end to that bottom corner. Up the back straight they go, forward and follow the time then. Harris leads for Knowles in second, it's no one never for David Knowles, who's winding on the entry to that pitch corner, but Harris has got the speed coming out of the corner. Luke Harris gets to one in line. Second place is David Knowles. Red flags around, we've got red flags out around the circuit. It looks as if we've lost number 4 there, the rider to 4 in that race number 30. Right, that race stopped in the interest of safety. Result will be over 3 laps. This is race number 30, win for number 26, Luke Harris. Second, number 64, David Knowles, and third, number 10, Tim Gregg. 198, 27, and number 6. As you can see, we've got the ambulance there on that fallen rider on that bottom corner. Let's hope he's going to be okay. As soon as we get any news, we'll obviously pass it on to you. This is the fourth leg of the upright solo. Look at the Ben Leeds, Nigel Coates, Jordan Meekins, Arnie Fenron beating Stephen Green, and Andy Gondor. What we're looking for them. We got unbeaten Stephen Green and Ben Leeds coming up off the track. Jordan Meekins is now making his way off the line. Andy Gomes coming out the scene. Arnie Fenner and Nigel Coates. So we've got the 6 riders we need then for this race number 31. Gets the corner first through the green sweeps round the outside. Andy Gom goes through the third place as Green leads him, and Fenner in second. Gom has got the third, Leeds in 4, Coach in 5, Meekins in 6. That's the 6. They stream in the pitch corner on the upper lap then. It's already Stephen Green on beating up to the straight, pulling away then, but Gom will take second. Fenner is in 3rd, Leeds in 4, Coach surprising back in 5 and looking to improve on that 5th place position. Meekins in 6th. Stephen Green, the leader, halfway up that back straight. Once again, Dom consolidate that 2nd. Fenner's got the 3rd. Leads in 4th, and Coates can make no impression in 5th place at the moment. Meekins in 6th. Green leads can put in a lap number 2 then. Dom in 2nd. Fenner in 3rd. Leads in 4th. Coates gets a bit close to Bell leads. That's about 4th and 5th places. And Stephen Green, the race leaders, halfway up the back straight on lap number 3. And still leads, holding back the challenge of Coates. Again, Coates will make his move going in that 5th corner on that move on before the race leader is. That's Green. And Dom in 2nd. Fenner is in 3rd. Leads goes wide. Coates gets through on the inside and moves through the 3rd place then. As we see Stephen Green going into that 5th corner for the final time in race number 31. That's 4 to 4 to Stephen Green, and he's set the upright solo. Stephen Green gets running wide. Andy Grom picks up the 2nd. Arnie Fenner in 3rd. Coates is in 4. Leads in 5. Meekin in 6th place. Race 31 result, and a win for 66, Stephen Green. 2nd, number 261, Andy Gom. And 3rd, number 32, Arnie Fenner. 7, 3, and number 10. Race 32, delete 726. So race 32 coming into line, Graham Brown, Bartle, Tim Mountberry, Joyce and Chris Mackett, the 5 riders in line for race number 32. Chris Mackett for the win, so is Graham Brown. Chris Mackett was on line through on the inside, Bartle making the move around the outside, 3 abreast for first place, going up the back straight the first time. It's all the leads, ends of Brown in 2nd, Mackett is in 3rd. These 3 getting away for the remaining 2 riders in this race, and Brown trying to get through on the inside, all get through inside, all pushed in wide. Mackett trying to pull in through, and Mackett is pulling through, so Bartle has gone from 1st to 3rd then, as Brown leads from Mackett in 2nd. All has got the 3rd, mounting 4, Joyce in 5. That's the 5 in race number 32. Going up the back straight and into that pitch corner, and it's still Graham Brown, beaten only by Stephen Green in the heats on the upright solos. Chris Mackett up one of the 7 lines, he's in 2nd place. Mark Hall has got the 3rd, Tim Mountain 4, Barry Joyce in 5, the top 3 wrong, clear the 4th and 5th place riders, and the top 3 start spread out now as they go into that pitch corner on lap number 3. It's still Graham Brown then from Chris Mackett. Bart Hall has got that 3rd, lost that flag then for the Graham Brown, leads coming into that bottom corner on lap number 4. Mackett trying to close the gap in 2nd, Hall has got the 3rd. Joyce moves ahead of Mount, that race for 4th and 5th places as Brown into that final corner in race number 32. It's going to be Graham Brown that wins race number 32. 2nd place goes to Chris Mackett, 3rd is Mark Hall. Looks at Barry Joyce, who's going to pick up the 4th with Tim Mount in 5th place. Race number 32 result, and a win for number 6, Graham Brown. 2nd, number 68, Chris Mackett, and 3rd, number 8, Bart Hall. 57 and 17. Race 33, delete 118. The starting leg then for race number 33 with James Kennard's won 1 heat, Sean Hughes has won 2, so it's all on this race 33, the 4th leg of the 500 sidecar support class. So christening first up to the tape, she's followed in by Sean Hughes, then we got Jamie Kennard, and finally it's Richard Jenner as the 4 crews settle for their 4th and final leg in the sidecar support. So just waiting for Richard Jenner to come into line for the 4th leg of the sidecar support. They're going to be clear back to first place, going in that top corner on the opening lap. Dan Connor gets her on the inside. Jenner goes round the outside to move through the second place. So Hughes is relegated to third. Hughes gets inside. Jenner moves through the second place. Tries to get inside. Kennard gets inside. Kennard on the entry to that pits corner on lap number 1. These two look shoulder to shoulder, the first and second, and Hughes has got through. Kennard again making a move back round the outside. Super Action the first and second place as Hughes leads. Kennard again trying to get back round the outside. They climb the bank and up that back straight for the second time. Jenner has got the third with Neem back in fourth. Hit that pits corner once again. Kennard having another go at Hughes, but Hughes covering that inside line. Kennard's got to go right round the outside. So Hughes the lead then, and Kennard in second. Jenner is in third place. They got the back straight once again. If Sean Hughes can win this, he'll win it by 3 legs to 1 in the Sidecar Support. He's getting clear of the pits corner on lap number 3. Kennard again very quick going in to that pits corner, but Hughes has got the drive coming out of the corner, and it's Hughes who leads him on the third. Kennard on the second. Jenner has got the third. Neem is in position number 4 as a lead up the back straight for the part-time Hughes. Is not going to be caught from that position there. 3 parts at the back straight on lap 4 into pits corner. He goes for the part-time in race number 33, and it's Sean Hughes and Lewis Bennett who get the running line. Second place James Kennard. Third is Richard Jenner, Roddy Sterling, and fourth place it's Chris Neem. So the result of race 33, win to number 17, Sean Hughes and Lewis Bennett. Second number 8, Jamie Kennard in Lynn Green. And third number 87, Richard Jenner and Roddy Sterling. Fourth number 16. And we go to race 34, fourth leg, 500 solos. So it's John Beaton, James Shames, who leads him up to the gate then for this race. Number 34, followed by Charlie Powell and John Hollinsby Byrne. And number 26, Willie Harris. Just the 4 then for race number 34. So Shames on the outside then, Powell inside him. And Harris and Hollinsby Byrne on the inside of the riders, Jonathan Powell. Harris has got the third place, there's a big story. Shane's clear going up the back straight, the first on the Powell holding that second. Harris trying to close the gap in third. Beasley getting away from Hollinsby Byrne, who's got that fourth place vision. Harris really winds it on going into that pits corner, trying to come around the outside. Charlie Powell, but Powell holds it right then. It shows leads and then Powell in second. Harris is up the third. First is in fourth place, going up the back straight once again. The main action, the second and third is Harris again chases Powell going into that pits corner. Powell sees the measure of Harris at the moment. There's still Shane Wilson to put in lap number 2. Then Powell holding second. Harris is up the third. Third is in fourth place. Leader James Shane halfway up that back straight on lap number 3. Looks behind to see Charlie Powell holding that second place position. Harris has got the third. Hollinsby Byrne is in fourth. Last lap Friday then for the Masters champion. Leads them on the 4 then. But Powell still holding second. Harris in third. Third in fourth. Pretty well spread out there. So he's up the back straight for the follower time in race number 34 is James Shane's looking to be unbeaten in the heats of the 500 solo. Rolls into that final corner. Another winning ride there for James Shane. Second place goes to Charlie Powell. Third is Luke Harris. In fourth place is John Hollinsby Byrne. Race 34 result, win to number 93, James Shane. Second number 92, Charlie Powell. And third number 26, Luke Harris. Fourth number 8. Race 35, having number 117, Stephen Vauxhall. Race number entering the second place. As Vauxhall leads Bernal in second. Locker's got the third. Wells is in fourth. With number 77 in fifth place, and Bobby Coates in fifth there. Vauxhall Bernal in second. Conor qualifying away to James Hartley. Moving into that bottom corner, and Conor drops it. Just gets inside James Hartley, but drops it on that bottom corner. As it's Vauxhall leads then. Hartley in second, Wells in third. Coates is in fourth place. Conor gets it going again. Could pick up fifth place points. And Vauxhall leads confirming that number two then. But Hartley on that second. And Wide Roddy Wells has got the third. Coates in fourth. Conor going again and in fifth place. Points with good and into the 500 solo final. As you watch Stephen Vauxhall coasting into that pits corner on lap number 3. Last up plug out there for Stephen Vauxhall. James Hartley on that second. Wells is in third. Coates in fourth. Locke is in 5. They're pretty well spread all around the circuit at the moment. Again, Stephen Vauxhall coasting up that back straight. Got a long in hand over James Hartley. Vauxhall halfway up that back straight. Goes into the pits corner for the final time. So Stephen Vauxhall wins the last qualifying heat for the 500 solos. James Hartley picks up the second place. Wells comes across the line in third. Conor Locke could catch Coates despite pouring and get the fourth place. A race for the line. Conor Locke gets the fourth. Coates in fifth place. Race 35 result and a win for 117 Stephen Vauxhall. Second number 56 James Hartley, and third number 85 James Wells. 67 and 77. On we go then to race number 36, final qualifying heat for the big chairs, delete number 46. So Tom Cossa first out on line, needs a good ride here of course, and a no score in one of his outings, so he's the first one up the line. We got 4 coming out, we should be looking for 5. Let's see, 4 Tom, 515 Tony Brockwell comes into line as well. Then we got Gary Shearer coming out. Mark Cotter now coming out, that gives us 4. So looks as if Bill Brockwell is not coming out this time, so we got 4 instead of 5. Still got a yellow flag up there, so we're looking for the other sidecar to come out. We've got 4 on the line, both the Cossers. Yeah, look up towards the pits here, the sidecar is coming out, so that's Bill Brockwell. So we've got 5 crews on the line for the final qualifying heat on the big chair. In the second, Tom Cossa is in third. The Brockwell's finished 4th and 5th place. He's going to the back straight on the opener. Cossa already storming away in the front. Shearer's got that second. Tom Cossa is in 3rd place. Starting out of that corner, the speed of Mark Cossa coming out of that corner. He's got the 3rd. It's Bill Brockwell in 4th. Tony Brockwell is in 5. As Mark Cossa clear going down that back straight once again. It's still Shearer got the second. Tom Cossa is definitely getting close in 3rd place. Yapkin off the second and 3rd places. But Mark Cossa leads it. Number 2 then. But Gary Shearer holding second. Tom Cossa looking to get that second place. It's still Bill Brockwell in 3rd. Tony Brockwell in 5th place. Down the back straight they go once again and into that pitch bottom corner for the penultimate time. Mark Cossa there well. And Tom Cossa stops again. He's got a straight 3rd place. Tom Cossa's come to a stop again. That's his after there. Brockwell goes through in the 3rd. The Brockwell is in 3rd place. He's on beating the qualifying rides for Mark Cossa and Carl Bly. Winning ride. 2nd place is going to be Gary Shearer and Sam Bond. We're looking for Bill Brockwell and looking across the line in 3rd. And Tony Blackwell and Ricky Moore come across the line in 4th place. Looks if Tom Cossa's going to go round and complete in 5th place. 36 goes on, win with number 37, Mark Kossakar blind. Second, number 8, Gary Shearer, Sam Bond. And third, number 717, Bill Brockwell and Dean Lyons. 515 and 29. There is no interval now. We're going to go on with race number 37. Race 37, which is the 500 Sidecar Super Series B final. Top two go through to the A final. 55, 152, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, and 68. We like those crews on the line now, please. So out they come then for the 500 Sidecar Super Series B final. The top two go through to the A final. Dave Carville, Cameron Godden, the first to come out and choose their games. They, of course, are currently in third place. And we've got the Vales coming out to join them. Paul Moorcock is the next one to come onto the track, with Nathan Yaldham in the chair. Then we've got Barry Bennett, Ivan Hughes, number 68, Patrick Hermans and Patrick Herbs, and then Steinus, Lund and Dennis Smith. Those are 6 crews coming out for this 500 Sidecar B final. The top 2 go through to the big A final, the final race of the day. Barry Bennett settling on the outside. Dave Carville is one from the outside. Steinus Lund one from the inside. The 6 crews settling down then for this 500 Sidecar B final. Paul Moorcock, the last one, settled on the inside. Barry Bennett got away from straight. Carville made a good start, but back in 4th place. Number Steinus Lund has gone through on the inside. Leads going up the back straight for the first time. Then it's Vales who've got the second. Dave Carver's there, gone from the third. Barry Bennett's in forward. Bennett trying to get through on the inside. Carver going to be third best for second place, coming out of that pits corner third and third time. Carville is in 4th place, and Dave Carville reaches to make that the gate final, retain his 3rd place overall. Lund leads him going up the back straight once again. Taylor's got that second. Carville's back from the 3rd, relegating Barry Bennett to 4th place. It's all on for the 1st place, and in 3rd place, the 1st place coming off that top corner. Back again, back up the inside line, and Barry Bennett's back round. It's of Carville. Carville comes again to retake that 3rd place position. It's Vales leading to London 2nd. Carville's got the 3rd. Bennett's in 4. Moorcock is in 5, and that's the top 5 of them. Moving on to 4 this time, and Vales leads to London 2nd. Inside Carville. Carville's trying to get back there. Yes, and Barry Bennett going inside bottom corner 4 means one more time. Vales lead from London 2nd. Bennett's got the 3rd. Carville is in 4th place. They're battling it out from 5th and 6th, and they're shoulder to shoulder for 5th and 6th places. Coming out of that final corner, who's make the big A final. Vales get through. Steinus Lund also got through. Barry Bennett gets the 3rd. Dave Carville in 4th. Paul Moorcock is in 5. And Patrick Hermans in 6th place. Super action there in that 500 Sidecar B final. One of the very, very best races of the day, all battling out for those crucial top 2 places to go through to the big A final. Superb action there in race number 37, the B final of the 500 Sidecar Super Series, won by 152 Aaron and Stephen Vale. Second, number 6, Steinus Lund and Dennis Smith, and third, number 7, Barry Bennett, Ivan Hughes. 55, 1, 2, 3, and 68. For the upright solo final race number 38, then the upright solo final race 38, Stephen Green on beating him here. This is a straight final, so ready to go for this solo final, which is a straight final. Stephen Green, Brown, beaten only by Stephen Green, Andy John Mark, Chris Mackey. On the inside, Chris Mackey's followed him through the Stephen Green, leads up the back straight the first time. Chris Mackey has gone from the 2nd place coach, has got the 3rd. Bennett is in 4th place, and Andy Gomes right in the back for the moment, so is Graham Brown. They left themselves an awful lot to do after making dreadful starts in this sudden death final. The green leads and the McAdoo second place, and up to third, Coach in fourth. All is in five, Gom is in six, up the top six going at the back straight once again. Stephen Green on beaten heat, pulling away in this final then as they race into that pits corner once again. It's still McAdoo's got the third, Graham Brown definitely getting closer in third place. That second place is Chris Mackey. The green leads then for McAdoo second, Brown is up the third, Coach is up the third, in the mule shoulder for third and fifth place. The yellow flag around, the obviously up the ride on that Bonnet Andy Gom that's come down on that bottom corner. As the leader is Stephen Green going into the pits corner on lap number 3 then. For McAdoo holding that second place, Brown is definitely getting closer in third then. Green leads him on to 4, McAdoo's got the second, Brown's chasing that second place now as they go into that bottom corner. Third he follows on into the main action, the second and third. It is still Mackey just hanging on, but Brown's gone round the outside. Mackey again comes back up the inside to retake that second place position. Stephen Green wins the upright final. Stephen Green will get the upright final. It's going to be tied for second and third. Brown coming right round the outside. Mackey goes right. That's the second. Brown gets the third. All is in fourth. Coach is in 5. It'll be tight for 6 and 7. The mountains then across the line together. So Andy Gom going down there in quite a big way in that upright solo final race, and the result of the upright solo final, race number 38, is a win for number 66, Stephen Green. Second, number 68, Chris Mackett, and third, number 6, Graham Brown. 8, 17, and 32. Obviously we'll have to wait for that injured rider over on that far side. Next race is the 500 solo final. So in the line they come then for the 500 solo final. Charlie Powell, Stephen Boxall, James Shames, the first 3 riders to come into line then for this 500 solo final. James Hartley. Wells, Colin Ross, Colin B. third, and the coach, the last one to come into line then, for this 500 solo final. It's an ultimate race, no, 2 races to go after this. Charlie Powell's got the third, that's the top at the back straight the first time then. Is Shane Z from Boxall in second, Powell's got the third, Wells is in 4, Colin Lockwood in 5, Coach is in 6, up to 6, they're coming to be lap number 1 then. It's Shane Z from Boxall holding second, Powell's closing up in third, they're moving up on corner once again, Shane powers away, Boxall's got that second, he can't close it up on Shane from Charlie Powell's, hunting down now for that second place position. It's Shane Silver leader from Boxall holding second, Powell's got the third, these 4 long races, Colin Lockwood's got the fourth, and Powell's position number 6. Up the back straight again goes your race leader on big James Shane's well clear now in 500 solo final. Charlie Powell again trying to close the gap on Stephen Boxall into that fifth corner on lap number 3. Shane's leads them on the last lap then. But Boxall holding second, Powell's got to close the gap in third. He He's up that second place with Stephen Boxall now going in that bottom corner. Third into the final, Simon Powell's got 4 into Boxall. Boxall again, back around the outside. Powell comes again, back up the inside and retake that second place. Can Boxall return the compliment in that final corner? James Shane's gets on him right. Charlie Powell picks up the second. Stephen Boxall is in third. Great race there for second and third to 3 and 3 4. Boxall gets a third. Connor Locke is in 4. Wells in 5. Coach C, 6th place. 500 solo final result, winner number 93, James Shanes. Second number 92, Charlie Powell. And third, 117, Stephen Boxall. 67, 85 and 77. Penultimate race is the 1000cc sidecar final, 37, 8. James Shane's come round with Lachlan Honor, followed round there by Charlie Powell, so shows appreciation to thirds and second in the 500 solo final. Sidecar final 37, 8, 76, 118, 710 and 515. That's the runners come round the Lachlan Honor after that 500 solo final. Coming to line end for the big chair final, Mark Costa can't play unbeaten all the afternoon. Gary Shearer and Sam Bond, Simon Beanie, Gareth Demister, Paul Standing, Bill Brockwell and Tony Brockwell complete with 6 riders for the big chair final. Can anybody get anywhere near Mark Costa, who looked totally in a class of his own so far this afternoon, was first out to practice way back just turned 11 o'clock and looked really quick then. He now comes up to the final unbeaten all the afternoon. Shearer comes in the next week, could well be his main danger. Gary Shearer and Simon Beanie, Gareth Demister, Paul Standing and the Brockwells complete the lineup for this 1000cc sidecar final. So just wait for Mark Costa coming to line to complete the line then for his 1000cc sidecar final. Goes for Mark Costa is left on the line in the sidecar final. How unlucky can you be? It looks to me like Tom Costa leads him down to the back straight for the first time. Simon Beanie is there in second place. Gary Shearer's got the third, so drama in this 1000cc sidecar final. It's Tom Costa leads coming out of that bottom corner. It is Tom Costa who leads him from Simon Beanie's got the second. Gary Shearer's in third, and Gary Shearer trying to find a way around the edge of Simon Beanie to go through in the second place. As Tom Costa continues to lead this 1000cc sidecar final. He's gone really well. He's only come in because Simon Beanie second place on that third place as Tom Costa leads him down down the back straight once again. Simon Beanie's got the second, and Gary Shearer's almost alongside him now as they go to the back straight and into the bottom corner on lap number 3. It's Tom Costa leads the 1000cc sidecar final on Simon Beanie over the inside line. Shearer right round the outside. Gary Shearer's full throttle around the outside as they go down the back straight once again. Costa's leading them, but Beanie in second. We've got an open turnover, looks to be on fire in that bottom corner. We're racing on yellow flags with 2 crews pulling on the middle of the track. We are still racing on the yellow flags at the moment. They need to keep it going. There is a red flag out now as they come across the line. It's Tom Costa who wins it. Second is, well, I leave that for the lap scorers there, but news from the middle of the track is that result will go back to three laps because there was a red flag on the back straight for the fourth lap because there was a desperate late run for the finishing line, but the news is from the middle it goes back to the third lap. A very eventful 1000cc sidecar final. Mark Cosser must be absolutely gutted there. He's been in a class of his own all the afternoon in the thousands. It just completely died on the line. He couldn't get it away. So Gary Shearer and Sam Bond come round in a lap of honour. Tom Cosser comes round. I think he'll find that he has won that 1000cc sidecar final, and Simon Beanie and Gareth Demister on their lap of honour, they pick up the third place. So a dramatic 1000cc sidecar final there as Simon Beanie comes round on his lap of honour, and it, of course, it is the thing with a sudden death final. You can win all day in the heats and the semis, but when it comes to the final, one bit of luck like that can cost you so dearly. Right, a very, very dramatic 1000cc sidecar final was won by number 29, Tom Cosser, and Ryan Barker, who only came into the final because one of the top six did not go out, and he has won a very dramatic sidecar final. Second is number 76, Simon Beanie and Gareth Demister, and third, number 8, Gary Shearer and Sam Bond. The result is declared over 3 laps. The Sidecar Super Series for 2016. Number 3, Josh Goodwin, Liam Brown, unbeaten all the afternoon. Number 9, Mitch Godden and Paul Smith, almost assuredly the champions for 2016. Number 65, Natasha Barker and Kira Southgate. Number 72, Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. We are informed regarding outfit number 1, 2, 3 for this final. Number 152, Aaron and Stephen Vale, and number 6, Steinis Lund and Dennis Smith. We have been told that Sean Harvey will be on out machine number 123 for this 500 sidecar final, but it looks as if Mitch Godden, only his second season of 500 sidecar racing, will be the winner of this 500 sidecar Super Series. He's done enough during the course of the meeting to get the victory overall without having to win this final. Obviously, I want to go out and win the final as well, but can he get to Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown? They are totally unbeaten all the afternoon so far. Confirmed with the pits that Sean Harvey will be on number 123 machine for this 500 Sidecar Super Series 8 final. So coming to line in for the final race of the day, the final race of the 2016 GrasStrack season. 500 Sidecar 8 final for the Super Series 2016. That's your basket right on the outside, the Vales inside and in, then we've got Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown inside them. They are beaten until Sean Harvey's runs on the inside start coming through. Mitch Godden going up the back straight for the first time. The Sean Harvey gone through in the second place. There's somebody making a big move around the outside. So Josh Goodwin has made a move around the outside. Lee coming in that top corner for the first time. What a move that is on that first lap from Josh Goodwin. He completely missed it right away. On that first corner, in the fifth corner, on lap number 2, Godden has got the second place position. Sean Harvey is top in the third place on Paul Moorcock's machine as they go up the back straight once again. There it's Josh Goodwin in the lead, gentlemen. Mitch Godden in second. Sean Harvey has got the third place position. The putting that number 2 then. Harvey has got the third place. Lund is in 5. Bells are in 6th place. That's the 6th. They're going to back straight once again. It looks like Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown are going to be unbeaten all the afternoon, but the champions will be content with that second place position as the last stop flag comes out then for Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown, the reigning British champions. Champions lead on the last stop then. Holding that second place. Harvey has got the third. Bartlett is in 4. Bell's in 5. Lund in 6. Equal just between the 6 as they go in that pits corner for the forwards on impressive stuff then from Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. They're unbeaten all the afternoon here at Chelmsford. They win the A final. Second place goes to Mitch Godden and Paul Smith. Then we got Sean Harvey and Danny Hart. Natasha Bartlett and Cara Southgate. The Bells get 5 and Steiner's Lund and Dennis Smith come across the line there in 6th place. So I'm sure they'll do a lap of honour. That is the last race of the day then. So that's the last action of the 2016 GRASSTRACK season. We're sorry it's been a long day, but we have had obviously 1 or 2 injury problems. They're all discussing the tactics going up into the pitch corner. Come out on a lap of honour, so show your appreciation. What a pity that Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown missed 2 rounds of this series. Otherwise they would have been very, very much in contention. But led round by Sean Harvey and Danny Hart. Not the best of days for Sean Harvey and Danny Hart. They worked so hard to put this meeting on. They lead the round. Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown unbeaten all the afternoon. They come round on their lap of honour. Now we've got Steiner's Lund and Dennis Smith. Good to see Steiner's with you. He always had something to the afternoon racing. Steiner's Lund and Dennis Smith come round on there at lap of honour there very well in the final. Then we've got Natasha Bartlett and Cara Southgate, winners of the Rise of the Day for this 500 Sidecar Super Series for today then. And the champions, Mitch Godden and Paul Smith, come round on their lap of honour, the champions for 2016. And then the Vales, the final crew, to come round on their lap of honour after super final in the 500 Sidecar Super Series. So show your appreciation for all the riders. Presentation will take place as soon as we can. Thank you.
Look! Yeah, I know, I've got the official Patron as well, look.
This is just a thank you for the 500 Sidecar Club, for all the people who've marshalled today. Thank you very much indeed. This is just a small memento of the occasion. Thank you.
This trophy is so loose to sorry.
These are people, these people we couldn't put these meetings on. They marshal, they love school, they do all the jobs that we need to get a successful GRASSTRACK running for us. So just a small memento.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's Wayne Boyce's daughter's trophy that Jay's holding there. Wayne Boyce's daughter, that's the trophy that Jay is holding.
We are.
Just wondering where the 1,000 chairs coming from. Right, thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay, well done, everybody. Yeah, Alan, a small memento there for you as well, that chap with the glass, and just something for you, okay? In all classes. So we start off then with the 250 solos. 250 solos, Dave, you okay with that? Yeah. Right. In third place, Tim Gregg. Runner-up goes to David Knowles. He's gone, I've just been told he's got a long way to go. So winner of the 250 solos in what has been a very successful season for him, Luke Harris. We won't do any interviews with the supporting class. It is getting a little bit cold, so we're just doing the 500. So we move on then to the uprights. Okay, Dave? Uprights. In third place, Graham Brown.
David, how you doing?
Runner-up position, Chris Mackett. And the winner of the upright solo superb unbeaten performance, Stephen Green.
Well done, Stephen. Good man.
I know, mate. I know, I'm sorry. Cheers. Sorry.
On then to the 500 sidecar support classes. Alright, 500 sidecar support classes. In third place is Mr. Jenner and Mr. Sterling. Yeah. 500 support classes, third place, they're just coming forward.
Well done, Bruce.
Runner-up in the 500 sidecar support class, Jay Kennard and Al Green.
We're all sports miners.
And the winner of the support class this afternoon, exciting young crew, Mr. Hughes and Mr. Bennett.
Nice one. Well done. Squat. Bobby love.
That's my boy.
Proud two dads looking on there for the two youngsters on the first place on the rostrum. Okay, thank you very much indeed. 500 solos next. 500 solos. 500 solos then. In third place, Stephen Boxall. Stephen Boxall for third place, 500 solos, just coming through. Second place goes to Charlie Powell.
What, when you forgot to turn your fuel on?
And the winner of the 500 solos with a magnificent performance, unbeaten all the afternoon. He is the reigning European. He's the British Masters champion as well, James James. And there's also a £50 bonus there for James, courtesy of Colin Knight. He picks up a £50 bonus for winning the solo final, the 500 solo A final. Well done there to 1, 2, 3 in the 500 solos. 1000cc sidecars. Third place, Gavin Shearer and Sam Bond. And if you've seen how well that outfit's gone, it is up for sale. It's not too late to come forward and buy it. Gary's told me, so if you're interested in that outfit, it is still up for sale today. Thank you. second position, probably the best performance of their career, Simon Beanie and Gareth Bannister. And the winner of the 1000cc sidecar final, probably the story of the day. He had one engine caught fire. He only got into the final because somebody didn't come in because he was the first reserve. He made it count when he got there. The winner of the 1000cc sidecars, Tom Cossler and Ryan Barker. Right, thank you very much indeed, gentlemen. We now have some special awards. Special awards for the 500 sidecars, okay? Now the first special award is for the long distance award. They've travelled farther to compete in 3 rounds than most competitors travel in a season. He has been a very, very popular visitor to these shores. He's very popular with his fellow competitors, and he's been very popular with the fans as well. They've been queuing up to get his autograph here again today. So the long distance award, big round of applause please, Steiners London, Dennis Smith. This young man, I'm reliably informed, is only 21 years of age, so he's still growing, so there you go. Thank you very much, Thomas. Thank you for your racing and thank you for the effort of travelling to your country 3 times. Thank you very much indeed. Right, there are special awards now for 5 teams that have completed all 4 rounds in the competition today. The first of these is Dave Carville and Cameron Godden. The next to come forward, they've already received 1 award today. That was for the Rider of the Day award. They got 20 bottles of Budweiser, I think, for that. That was chosen by the grandchildren. But coming up to take their award for completing all 4 rounds, one of the success stories of this series so far, the all-girl crew of Natasha Bartlett and Kira Southgate.
Thank you very much.
And that's the 20 bottles of Budweiser as well for the, they were voted the crew of the day today, so the grandchildren took that vote, so that's another award they're picking up today. Another crew to come forward in all 4 rounds, Aaron and Stephen Bale.
Pictures? I'll have first, I'll take it first.
The next one to come forward is James Hogg, and it says here, various passengers.
You got one here today?
Morning, James. And the final crew to come forward, what can you say, we'll say more when they get the main awards. Mitch Godden and Paul Smith.
Oh, now you're going to be back again. There you go.
It's been a pleasure every time.
Right, we now move on then to the A final for the 500 sidecars for today. This is the A final for today. In third place, on a variety of machines, Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. Runner-up in that A final, Mitch Godden and Paul Smith. And the winners of today's A final, magnificent, unbeaten performance, absolutely flying today, former European champions, British champions, Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. And is it, no, they don't get to. Okay, mate.
Honour and pleasure. Come on then. So 500, so the foul forward.
Why, yeah?
Ben Heath Trophy as well to come forward. Ben Heath Trophy for the winner of the A final today. That goes to Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. They also pick up the Ben Heath Memorial Trophy. They get the trophy, but bad news for Josh is that the girls got the Budweiser. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, right, we move on then to our final awards, and I hope I've got this right, I haven't been told it's any different. This is for the 500 Sidecar Super Series for 2016. Before we do these awards, I think there's a gentleman here today that really need to give him a massive round of applause. I think it's fair to say that 2 years ago the 500 sidecars were really struggling in numbers. They couldn't get into a lot of meetings. This gentleman took it upon himself to bring in this 500 Sidecar Super Series. It's been a huge success. It's also brought on new young crews, which can only be good for the sport. It is a tremendous amount of work for him. He's done a brilliant job today laying all this on for us as well, along with his committee members. Let's hope it continues in 2017. Big round of applause please for Sean Harvey. Right then, the overall positions for the Sidecar Super Series 2016. In third place, Dave Carville and Cameron Godden. Runners-up in the 2016 Super Series, despite having a very, very difficult today, they've still clung on to second place. Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. Well done, gentlemen. And the winners of the 2016 Sidecar Super Series, this young man took over on a 500 about 18 months ago, which revitalised his career. The good thing is as well, it's kept him racing because he was thinking about retiring on the solo. Your winners today, your winners overall, and very deserving winners, Mitch Godden and Paul Smith.
Payback speech. Well done, mate. Well done, Paul. And have a pint of beer between you.
It's done.
Well done, well done. Come round the back then. Round the back. Round the back.
And that.
Oh, no. No way. Come on.
And also as a bonus for Mitch and Paul, there's a £50 bonus for Mr. Knight. We thank him very, very much indeed again. He's put his hand in his pocket for another £50 there for the winner of the series overall.
Paul, get out.
No, ready for shower, girls. Ready for shower.
Right, before it goes completely dark, we'll try and have a quick word with the top three. If we can, Dave and Cameron, Dave, a good series, delighted with third place.
Yeah, it's been a good series. We've done all the rounds.
Not yet, you. I popped his cork too early. Oh, it stings. Oh, Mitch popped his cork too early again. Right, get back an empty.
Right, we'll start again now, Dave. It's been a good series and a tough series.
Yeah, it's been great. We've done every round. We've pushed it as hard as we can, and I think we've done really well this season. We've had a lot of third places. Third in British Championships, seventh in the Europeans, and Super Series has been great for us.
Cam, we must be delighted the partnership you've formed in these 12 months.
Yeah, I mean it's my first season, full season in racing, and I mean I don't think it could have got much better. But I'm so grateful for having a driver that's performed so well, and I mean we've gone tremendously well, and I managed to change my style to how he rides, and it's worked, and I couldn't ask much better.
Thank you very much indeed, Dave and Cameron. Move across then to second place then. Sean and Danny, you were only 3 points behind at the start today, but it didn't quite work out. It looked good after the first legs, but then it all went wrong, didn't it?
Yeah, we had a few problems today. We broke 2 bikes and borrowed a spare one for the final. So, but we had a good day, and as far as the series goes, it's been a good series.
Danny, good to see you back in action. Are you 100% fit?
It depends who's asking. No, not really. About 80%, I think. But I needed to get out of the system, forget about the accident, and just get back on the bike, which I thank Sean a lot for helping me get back onto it sooner than what I should be. And Goodwin for stepping in last minute, and obviously Hank when he done the Dutch round. So I've got a winner now to get better and give it a go next year.
Sean, this has been your brainchild. It is a lot of hard work, and I think you need a bit more help to keep it running next year, don't you?
We certainly do, and by the way, most of the sponsors of this series are here today. Jason from Inner City, Adam from Amicus, and obviously there's a lot of help come from Dave Brown, who's done all the trophies throughout the season. We've got to thank him for that, and done all the ferries for the foreigners. So, give him a hand for that.
Yeah.
There you go. We can't run without our sponsors. We are eternally grateful to our sponsors. And of course, as I said, riding in the meeting as well, it's extra work for you as well, isn't it?
It's hard work, yeah. I mean, we spent the last, us and the committee spent the last week or so like building the track and trying to get it to look absolutely bang on, which I thought it looked rather good. So I'm really happy with it. I'm sure they are as well. And it's good.
Thanks very much, Sean. Let's hope it continues next year.
Yeah, so do I.
Right, over to our winners then. What can you say? Mitch Godden and Paul Smith. Mitch, You've told me many times, you told your wife when you were 40 you would retire, but on this 500 sidecar it's a new lease of life, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got a few years left, I think. But no, I just want to say thank you very much to our series sponsors, who's Acorn Hire of Staplehurst and Joe Dahl, who are stalwart grass track enthusiasts that have supported us, and in turn supporting the class and supporting the series as well. But no, I mean, this year couldn't have been possible without the help from Gary and the whole team behind us, and without Smudge. You know, we've had a brilliant year. You know, we've had 17 or 18 meetings, and most of them we've made the podium home or abroad, and it's been brilliant. You know, I love it, absolutely love it.
I know, Paul, you told me a few weeks ago you've been a passenger for a long, long time, but until you linked up with Mitch, you'd never had success like you've had this season. And I know you are delighted that you've been asked to ride with Mitch.
Indeed, he asked me middle of last season, and I said that I was retiring. That was it, because I'm riding with Tony Cook. He was retiring, so I said no, it's kind of like it's not going to happen. But he kept chipping at me, kept putting, planting the seed in my mind, because obviously I had to thank my wife, Louise, for letting me ride again this year. Hopefully she'll let me do the same next year, maybe one or two more. But yeah, I mean, it's been a lease of life. I loved every minute that I rode with Mitch. We've gelled, and it's just been a great year. And I'd like to thank Mitch and Sherry for allowing me to jump on the side and race.
Well then, thank you very much. And Mitch, I think so we've got to thank Sean, because 2 years ago this class was going absolutely nowhere. He has revived the class. He has brought more riders into the class, and this can only be good for grass track in general, can't it?
Yeah, I think it's brilliant. When you look at the support class today, all four of those crews were new crews. You know, with Sean and Louis. Sorry, forgive me. With Sean and Louis coming up, and Fred Jenner coming in, and Lee Kennard and Chris Neame. You know, I think that the class especially has been brilliant this year. But the grassroots are growing, and if we can help Sean keep this running, so the new riders have got something to aim for as well. He's going to go from strength to strength. And with the support of Patrick and Steiners as well, it's brilliant. We've just had a fabulous year. We've enjoyed it so much.
Thank you very much indeed. Your last word with your winners, Mitch Godden and Paul Smith. Dave Carmel, Cameron Godden, Sean Harvey, Danny Hard. On behalf of 500 Sidecar Association, thank you very much for being with us today. It's almost dark now, so have a safe journey home. Thank you very much. Thank you.